That's where it's going to be held. Now, if you don't like the idea, we can always cancel the whole thing. But if you do decide to go ahead with it, you better decide who the dressmakers are going to be. There'll only be 4 of you allowed in here while you're working on it.
Rotten bastards!
Well, they sure know how to screw things up, don't they?
I'm not so sure. A marquee in the garden, near the manhole, a pantomime for a diversion. You are as good as out.
That's right.
You don't smile too much. The screws will think they're doing us a favour.
What's wrong with Doreen?
Poor little love. She's on remand too, for kidnapping a kid. It's that bloody Gillespie for reminding her. He ought to be put in there like Yatesy.
Yatesy? Isn't that the one who attacked Bea?
That's right.
What happened to her?
She suffocated in here. She was in there for days. Must have been a horrible death. Suffocating, turning blue. Well, come on, love. Throw it in. The wet clothes. Throw them in the dryer.
I couldn't. I'd suffocate her.
She's not in there now. God, she'd be a bit on the nose if she was.
Mr. Gillespie, I saw your security measures for the pantomime.
Yes?
They're very good, but there is one thing.
Hmm?
You haven't put any guards on the roof. From there, they'd have a complete view of the garden. They could make sure nothing went wrong, especially if they had rifles.
That's a very good idea, Miss Bennett. I'll incorporate that in the plan straight away.
With all those kids milling around, no one's going to know what's going on.
Well, I went to this panto once when I was a kid, and at the end they all threw lollies at us. And you should have seen all the kids, you know, they're fighting and bashing and pushing each other around just to get at the lollies, you know?
It's a good idea.
What?
Well, we'll do the same. While the kids are fighting over the lollies, that'll be your chance to escape.
But Doreen and I'll still be on the stage.
I've thought about that. We're going to make 2 sets of costumes. With your ugly sister mask and nose and your veil, who's going to know who's on stage for the finale?
Right.
All right, who's making the costumes today? Well, who else? Come on, you can have 4 people. You'll need them to get the job done. Leave those papers, Brian. You're going to work.
Griffin said she'd give a hand. We need the papers to cut out the patterns. And the pantomime costumes. She said you'd help out.
Oh, yes.
Well, come on, get going.
If you're going to make 2 costumes for Jude and Dor, do you reckon Anne can be trusted?
Well, we'll soon find out.
There you are, ladies. I'll be back to pick you up in 2 hours when it's time to go back to your cells.
Okay.
Right. Get your shirt off.
What?
Oh, you want to help with the escape plan, don't you?
Oh, yes.
Good. Well, get your shirt off. Come on. That's a girl. Is that comfy?
Yeah.
Try not to let anyone see this, right? Good. There's scraps left over here. Good. Okay.
All clear?
Right, girls. Let's get to work, huh?
You're spoiling me.
Oh, that's a general idea. After a long day at Wentworth, you deserve it. Especially putting up with that Mr. Gillespie of yours.
Thanks. Yes, he is a bit of a pain, isn't he? The thing is, he doesn't want the pantomime to go on, so he's making life as difficult as possible for everyone.
Well, I would have thought he'd have had the authority simply to stop it.
Well, apparently not. Erica's got departmental backing. Poor Erica. She's tried for years to make Wentworth progressive, and he comes along with his armed guards and karate lessons. I don't know how anyone can carry on like that.
He's probably got nothing better to do. Is he married?
Oh, I've no idea.
You know, he and Vera would make a good pair.
Bob?
I mean it. They'll probably spend their honeymoon doing night shifts at Wentworth.
Oh, Bob, Vera isn't that bad.
No, well, I wouldn't want her on my honeymoon.
No. Trouble is, they'll both be there when I go back.
Then don't go back.
Bob, we have discussed this before.
I know, but things have changed. I mean, I don't see how you still think you can be helping the women when the place is being turned into a madhouse. You said yourself it's become unbearable.
But if I leave, it'll become even more unbearable. What about Erica? Without the support from me and people like me, she'll be on her own.
And what happens if she leaves?
Well, she wouldn't.
Or is replaced? Where would that leave you?
There we go. Here we are.
You all right, Griffin? I asked if you're all right.
Yes.
You on any medication from the sister? Any drugs?
No.
I think you better go and see her then.
I'm all right.
You're sweating.
Oh, well, she's been helping me, you know, at the press iron and things as I cut them out. Anyway, she's probably not used to hard work coming from a rich family and all.
Is that right, Griffin?
Yes.
Look, if you're still sweating in the morning, put yourself on sick call. Go and see the sister, okay? All right, put all those materials onto the trolley. It's being locked away for the night. Scissors. That stuff you're working on too, Phyllis. Come on, haven't got all night. Is that all there is? I thought there was more.
Oh, well, we had a few false starts, you see.
Oh, well, if you waste this lot, don't forget that's all there is. There isn't any more.
Who's got the material? Where's the material?
And the material?
I'll make a good pair of pants for you, Doreen. Jude, you measure her up and cut them out, but you can sew them up yourself. The rest of us will carry on as you.
Vera,
Griffin, come with me. You're wanted. But now!
Jude, get the material out of the dryer and hide it somewhere outside the laundry.
Yeah, but what about Doreen's pants?
Look, if she's going to lag, now's the time she's going to do it.
Don't you think she would have lagged already if she was?
Will you just get rid of it?
I've been retained by your family to handle your case. And to be quite honest, Miss Griffin, it's not going to be easy, even though it's your first offence. Robbery with violence is too serious an offence for you to expect anything less than a jail sentence.
But Mr. Potter said he thought I could get off.
That was when he expected Megan Evans to give evidence. Unfortunately, there's no trace of her.
Don't my family know where she is?
They've never heard of her.
Oh, that's impossible.
Miss Griffin, I'm only telling you what your brother told me. The only Megan they've ever heard of is...
They want me to go to jail. That's it, isn't it? That's why you're here. You're not trying to get me off. You want to get me locked up and safely out of the way.
Miss Griffin, I assure you, your brother is only trying to help.
Liar! He just wants to keep all the money for himself. He's never wanted me to have any.
Miss Griffin...
Liar!
Is everything all right, Mr. Collins?
Yes, thank you. Sit down, please, Anne.
Call me if you need me. I'll be right outside.
Thank you. As I was saying, the only Megan your brother knew was your daughter. And you know she's been dead for several years.
Officer Knox, I've just been working on the rosters for the day of the pantomime. I was wondering if you'd mind patrolling on the roof on that day.
On the roof?
Yes, Gillespie wants some officers with rifles up there.
You're joking.
No, he's serious. They'll have a better overall view of the garden.
Well, I can understand that. But with rifles, there'll be children here.
I know. That's why I want somebody level-headed up there.
Oh, it's just insane.
Look, Meg.
Well, I wouldn't be there. This place is turning into a madhouse. You can't have rifles when there are children around. Accidents happen.
I've got my orders.
Well, thank God